Sup, Eli? Hodap, how you doing?
It's video game playing time.
It's a big day today. iPad mini announcement forthcoming. And
That was an Adventure Time reference that you didn't get.
Oh, was it?
You didn't watch the show.
Yeah, I don't. I don't watch the show at all. You have, though, which is a good thing. We're playing Jumping
really
Fin Turbo. It's a video game. There you
go. The game is a little underwhelming, I think.
Oh, this game in particular? You don't like it?
Well, I mean, like, all right, well, the show is so clever in its writing. Because I was telling you before we started recording, it's one of those Cartoon Network shows that is written for children, right? Like, if you were, I don't know how kid age and child development work, but if you're some child that's young, maybe in the, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, is that too young? Do you watch TV when you're 3?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but if you're appropriate age for watching cartoons, you would enjoy Adventure Time. Similarly, like it's got that kind of high level adult writing that like a lot of Pixar movies have, where you'll pick up on jokes that'll just like go completely over kids' heads and stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of like Ren and Stimpy is what that reminds me of.
Exactly like that. I mean, like if you like Ren and Stimpy, you need to check out Adventure Time because I feel like it has a very similar kind of like dual layer vibe.
All right.
And that is all but completely missing in this video game.
Very true. I mean, as you can see, it's just a flinging game. Kind of like, what did we play most recently? Burrito Bison, I think?
Yeah.
It was probably the most recent fling game that we've recorded a video of. And it's just like that, except there's not so much ground play. Like, basically, as soon as you hit the ground, it's over. It's done. So the object really in this game is to stay up in the air. And they do a lot of cool stuff to kind of like keep you up there. Like, there's an upgrade path to spawn in, I guess, characters from the TV show, and they keep you afloat randomly. Like you'll randomly hit them, just like you would randomly hit like an explosive gummy bear in Burrito Bison.
What struck me as weird about this is that they've used none of the voice work from the show, like none of the sound work even.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Because this is an official Cartoon Network joint too, or you would assume they'd have access.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if it's one of those things where it's like Cartoon Network actually owns the IP, but it's like some weird like Actors Guild thing that holds some weird, tendrils around the voice work.
Tendrils.
Kind of like how we suspected like the drama with the Simpsons game was something to do with like actors and stuff like that.
Yeah. How about that Simpsons game? I hear that's having server problems again.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like bringing it up because whenever I do, it seems to make people mad.
Well, those people.
Although
have
those
a right
people
to
seem
be
to have shifted gears to being angry about Field Runners 2, so.
Don't you mention that name to me again.
How dare you?
Are you telling me they're charging money for this? Unbelievable!
That's me slamming my fist on my desk. I'm so mad.
I can't delete this quick enough.
It's like this game is like I was giving Chris Johnston of Adult Swim a hard time. It feels like almost a year ago now about how this Adventure Time is like ripe for the plucking for a cool iPhone game, but this just isn't it.
Yeah, it's interesting how Adult Swim hasn't actually picked up on this. That it's Cartoon Network, that wing of Turner.
I mean, even I guess this is a Cartoon Network game, not an Adult Swim game. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Well,
so maybe there's
statement redacted then, because I think they operate as completely different entities, don't they? Or
yeah,
at least they seem to on the App Store.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I was like, maybe they have a clean partition at Turner at TBS, and like maybe these guys are in Buffalo, the other dudes are in Atlanta. I know Adult Swim's in Atlanta, so maybe that's where the breaks are. I don't know.
But I mean, like the quality difference between your typical Adult Swim release and your typical Cartoon Network release is just nuts.
Yeah, it's a little wild. They run different shops, that's for sure.
I think that everything would be better if they just let the powers that be were like, here, Chris Johnson, you just do everything.
Yeah, definitely. He seems to know what's up.
And put these guys out to pasture that made this.
One thing I do appreciate about this game that I think Burrito Bison lacked, like in other fling games like that, is there's actually some interactivity with like the flying mechanics and stuff. Like by tapping on the screen, I can get the dog to kick.
Dog's name is Finn.
I can get Finn to kick this kid in the butt and make him fly further.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Dog's name Jake. Sorry. Dog's name is Jake.
Careful. Careful.
Just woke up. Don't be mad at me, internet.
Careful. So I can get. We'll just call him Iron Man. We'll just get this
no.
you can get Iron Man to kick War Machine in the butt here, right? And it keeps him afloat. And there's also a bounce mechanic where you can bring Iron Man out to give you an extra bounce, which is cool. I mean, like that's something that I appreciate set and forget mechanics, especially mobile titles. But I kind of like interactivity too, and I feel like this hits that sweet spot for me where I don't have to do too much, but I do have some agency with the action.
Well,
and I don't think this is endless. I think there's an ending. Like if you look at the map at the bottom, there is definitely a place where you can go.
Well, yeah, but to be fair, I mean, with how long your runs are lasting right now, and you're like 10 pixels into that bar,
Yep.
that's gonna be like a 10-minute fly through the air.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty incredible. But as you've seen, like as I was kind of going through getting those upgrades, like each one, like even though they're incremental, pretty big deal. But anyway, that's Jumping Fin Turbo. It's available now on the App Store, iPad. You've just seen it right here, and iPhone. I guess grab it if it clicks with you.